Disappointment is a normal human emotion, and once or more in our lifetime, we are bound to experience disappointment at varying levels, depending on how much expectation we have of a situation. And when an individual experiences disappointment, one of the things that I would advise as a clinical psychologist is for that individual to first accept their feelings. It will be a feeling of disappointment, a feeling of anger, a feeling of guilt, a feeling of despair. Whatever feeling you feel, it's good for you to accept them and express them in the best way that you can, that will not affect you in the future. Also, when an individual is dealing with disappointment, I would encourage that individual to examine their needs, examine his or her unmet needs, and decide if they want to talk to others about it. Because when we talk to people about our feelings, it helps us to be able to process the feelings better. Also, I would encourage that individual to have a plan, that will be independent of that situation that had caused a disappointment. After they've been able to express how they feel and accept their feelings, so that they can be functional in life. Because if we wallow in our disappointments, we will not be able to step up, to begin to do the things that we need to do, to continue to survive. And when we are not productive, it widens the wound of the disappointment. It's an emotional injury. And so when the person begins to harness skills such as problem solving and goal setting, they will be able to bounce back, and suppress the effects of disappointment. A lot of people trivialize heartbreaks, but heartbreaks have serious consequences on the emotional and mental health of people. And that's because these people have trusted, giving a portion of their lives to the people that they've been in a relationship with. And when a person is dealing with heartbreak, one of the things that we get them to do as professionals is to ensure that they find solace in expressing how they feel, to individuals who are trained to listen to them in a non-biased, non-judgmental environment. When that happens, they have the ample time to be able to express how they feel. Another thing is for them to also recognize that as hard as it is, people would usually face disappointments in relationships. And so, because the relationship that people have are also tied with other social support, maybe from the person who they used to have that relationship with. The lack of social ties with the people they used to have relationships with will further increase the pain that individual would have. And it's at this point that we try to get the persons to build new social relationships. Find yourself, try to get them to attach to that environment of people that they know, or the people they know who love them. So people like trusted family and friends, and people who they have grown up with, who one way or the other will not let them down. This is the period for them to attach with them. This is the period not to isolate, right? And be encouraged to always get yourself busy doing something that will not make you wallow in what we call ruminating thoughts, thinking over and over and over again about the relationship. So if you're able to do that consistently and over time, you'll be able to see again, find value in yourself, and begin to become productive, doing the things that will get you to lift yourself out of that feelings of heartbreak.